My first question,
Yes.
Monroe, is when do you change batteries for your eyes? I just,
Oh, I charge up. I charge them up every night along
yeah,
with my Aura ring, my laptop.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, wow.
Oh, thank you.
They are electric blue.
Thank you. Got some good lighting today, so that's
Yeah,
good.
nice. Uh, Congratulations on When It Rains in LA. Wow, this is just it's a very interesting story about redemption, about self-redemption, about trauma, dealing with that. And was there an audition process, and how did that work?
Yeah, so I kind of got attached to it through my friend Liz Besler. We had met on a I'm I moved out to LA on a dance scholarship, and she was a couple years older than me, had done that same scholarship, and she kind of was aware that I was doing acting full time and thought of me for this role. She's one of the producers, so she brought me in. I auditioned. We tried it out in all kinds of different accents, which was terrifying for me, to be honest. I was like, oh my God, especially because it was such a short window to learn the accent and everything. So but yeah, I'm really happy with it, and we shot it so quickly, which blows my mind. We shot it in like 7 days, which is
Wow.
like some short films shoot for that long. So what we created, I'm really proud of, and yeah, the audition was cool. It was all great people. Everyone just is there to create movies and wanted to be there, which I value a lot.
Well, it's a very deep film in a lot of ways, and
Mhm.
I'm surprised that it took 7 days to shoot this because I was thinking you were probably 3 weeks, 4 weeks
Nope.
involved with this.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, what a terrific script. See, it all boils down to having that script.
Yes, definitely. And yeah, the cast was so great that they were able to pull together. Everyone is so sweet and like really fit their character. They were able to do some great casting and Eric Roberts, of course, is great. Always an asset, definitely.
Yeah, of course. Now, coming up as a dancer, do you find that in acting there's rhythms and cadences and characters that you take on?
Um, oh, rhythms is a great way to think about it. I think dance helps me as far as yeah, finding the physicality. I think the physicality is so important for a character. Like, yeah, dance definitely helps me. I mean, for this one in particular, Sasha's very closed off, and so body language is very, like in a lot of the scenes, I'm just like holding myself, like self-soothing, kind of um, poised, I'd say. So yes, I think every role, dance always helps kind of bring it to life.
What did you go through in putting on her skin, so to speak? I mean, dealing with somebody that's dealing with trauma and all
Mhm.
of that has
Yeah.
got to be number one, an actor's dream, and two, an actor's
Yes.
nightmare.
Right. Exactly. Like it was really exciting because there's so much going on with this character. And then, yeah, the prep, I mean, a lot of it came down to just kind of what acting is like putting yourself in someone else's shoes and just kind of being present in every scene and like being present through the lens of Sasha was great. And yeah, just kind of living in the circumstance. Yeah, 'cause she's very complex. She's got a lot going on, which if you watch the whole movie, you'll see why.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, it's also like not wanting to show too much to the audience too early on, so just kind of finding that balance throughout
Uh,
the film.
what other problems were presented? I mean, in it was location hard? Was in dealing with a 7 day shoot, I would imagine everything was rushed.
Right. I mean, we got really lucky with we had an amazing house that we were able to use and obviously it's raining for a lot of the movie and we had no authentic rain. So that was a big logistic thing. Just like rain showers. And it was December, it was cold, it was wet, and we were dressed like to go out. That's always a thing. But no, I mean, honestly, it was a very smooth ship I mean, COVID is a thing, and so that always has obstacles. Um, but yeah, for a 7 days shoot, we were really lucky that everything was very smooth.
What do you think audiences will take away from the film when they see it?
I feel like audiences will takeaway to not judge a book by its cover and to kind of take a person not as they come, but what they've been through.
I think it's important to learn about people before you make a judgment on them.
Definitely. Yeah, I think everyone has a history and it's not always written on their face when you meet them, even if you're close friends with them.
Now, as an actor, do you like Sasha?
Yeah, I think it's important to not judge your character, right?
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if I'd be best friends with her, but I respect her as a woman, and yeah, I might not have made some of the same decisions as her, but yeah, I like her.
Monroe, do you lean toward drama or do you love doing comedy and musical stuff?
Here's the thing, I would love to do comedy, and I have a musical background, but drama I feel like always finds me, and I do find it gives me a feeling that I don't get from other genres. I love the feeling of drama. It really just fills me up. And it seems to be what I'm attracting right now. So like in the moment, I'm just staying in that wave. And the next few projects I have are also drama. Go
Uh,
figure.
with every set being an education in itself, I mean,
Yeah.
are you leaning toward maybe stepping behind the camera and directing and doing things like that, producing?
Not yet. I mean, who's to say I maybe later on. Right now, no. My boyfriend is a screenwriter and director, so it's really nice to hear from him. And like, I see everything that happens behind the scenes, and I'm always so impressed with the writers and the DPs and the directors because it's a completely different skill set. And I think it's okay to stay in your lane. I think a lot of people try and do so much at once, but I think it's okay to just stick with one thing. Um,
In a situation like this, where it's a very fast set,
yeah.
are you allowed to go off script maybe and do a little improv or
Yes, yes, definitely. We did improv quite a bit, and then we dropped a lot. Even though like we dropped a lot of lines that just felt forced. Our director Mitch, he's so pliable and down to. I don't know if you've interviewed with Mitch yet, Mitch
not
Party.
yet?
Yeah, he's great because he sees that if it's not right in the moment, he's not tied to the words. Um, if it doesn't work, which I
Yeah.
think is important.
That shows a good director. I mean, that's somebody who's empathetic to the actors who
Yeah.
you've got to find the truth in everything that you're doing.
Hmm.
And if a line hits you wrong, it's going to be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. He was, I mean, he's so experienced too. So it was really cool working with him. I'd never worked with him or Preston, the RDP before, and they're a great team. They're really fun.
Before I leave you, and thank you so much because I know you got a premiere tonight.
Oh yeah.
Do
It's great. Doing it one day.
do you enjoy live theater? Do you perform on stage?
I do. That actually was one of my New Year's resolutions this year was to get more into theater because I did it as a kid. Obviously, a lot of actors do it
Mhm.
growing up. So yeah, I'm actually going up for one next week. It's funny you ask. So
Oh,
stay tuned. But yes, I would love to try out theater for sure.
it hones your skill,
For
and then
sure.
you get that immediate response about what you're doing.
Right. It's a lot like dance too, the live performance. I do miss that about dance. When you go up on stage, it's all laid out there in the moment, and then you can't change it. You can't do another take, which is like terrifying and so exciting. So yeah, for sure.
I'll tell you what, you are in the right business. I mean, the film, it's an independent, low budget type thing,
Right.
but boy, you shine in this, and
Oh, thank you.
the script was really, really good. But I don't think money being poured into something is going to change that. I think you're going to be good in everything you do.
Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot. Yeah, I I hope to be doing a lot more. So yeah.
I hope so too. It was a pleasure meeting you and
You
talking to you.
too. You too.
We'll talk so longer sometime.
Yes.
I just followed you on Insta.
Oh,
So
great. I'll check out for it. And look, I deleted Instagram off my phone, but I realize now more and more I need to just re-download it because I end up opening it in my browser and it's so bad. But no, I'm gonna re-download it and enjoy Sundance. I'm so jealous. That's gonna be great.
I will. And, next time I'm in LA, I'll take you and your boyfriend out for a cup of coffee or something.
Yes,
We'll,
let's do
we'll
it.
chat movies. We'll talk film.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Monroe. It's a pleasure.